G students, let's start with our second session of our 8th week. Yeah, okay, now what we have to do is, what's the concept of scheduling? Scheduling, that means the number of types of scheduling. First, we have to plan different things, and then we have to, on the basis of time management, we have to schedule all these things. Just like जैसे हमारा semester system है, और semester system के अंदर हम different classes के point of view से सारी activities, सारी चीजें को, अगर budgeting की बात की जाए तो financial resources को पहले हमने देखा, because we have to pay money to everyone, like salary देनी है आपके teachers को, आपके स्टूडेंट्स के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से डिफरेंट फैसिलिटीज और लैब्स की रिक्वायरमेंट, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग दैट वी हैव टू एलोकेट देम, जो एसेट्स होते हैं वी हैव टू परचेज एंड व्हाट आर, सो वो सारा आपका बजटिंग में आ जाता है. सो अकॉर्डिंगली वी हैव टू मैनेज ऑल दीज थिंग्स, और कब किस वक्त क्या किसको प्रोवाइड करना है, ये स्केड्यूलिंग में आ जाता है. दैट मीन्स वी हैव टू मेक द स्केड्यूल लाइक एवरी वीक. वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट आवर अर्ली बेसिस स्टोर, आर where each employees will be working. Wherever people are working, we have to give them, we have to pay them, we have to, you can say, find out whatever their requirement, and we have to make the schedule. कब किस वक्त किस तरह हमने हर किसी का काम, उनकी एक्टिविटीज को कैसे schedule करना है. If you observe any group of supervisor or department managers for a few days, you would see them doing much the same. So if you are feeling for the number of days people are doing the same things, so allocate the resources by detailing what activities have to be done, and the order in which they are to be completed. So who is to do each and when they are to be completed. These manager are scheduling. That means कौन कब किस वक्त किस तरह काम करेगा. If you want to link it with the scheduling को अगर हम 5 questions of planning के साथ भी link करें, तो again that is one of the best thing. Who is going to responsible for doing the different types of activities. That means क्या काम करना है, what are the activities and actions you have to perform, और कौन perform करेगा, उसका responsibilities क्या क्या होंगी, और कितने time के अंदर perform करेगा, और कैसे perform करेगा, what will be the method through which they can get the productive or outcome. So this is known as scheduling, but most of the time it's more linked with your time scheduling. That means effective or efficient ka jo concept hai, that must be implemented in scheduling. So in this section, we will review some useful scheduling device, including Gantt chart, load chart, and PERT network analysis. Now, what is Gantt chart and load chart? Right now, we have to discuss in this session, and then we will discuss about PERT analysis and remaining break-even analysis and all that. Okay, now what is Gantt chart? It's very famous person, Henry L. Gantt, who has introduced that concept, and basic concept was about just like simple students, जैसे एक chart का concept होता है, उसी की base पे Gantt chart का भी concept था, and who designed such a chart around the year this, and modern Gantt chart also show the dependency relationship between the activities and the current schedule status. So what will be the modern Gantt chart concept was the dependency relationship between the activities and the current schedule status. Means what you have to do is, what you have to make is, you have to make the relationship between the activities and the current schedule status. कि overall आपका क्या status है, whatever you are, at what position you are in the organization, and what are the different activities that you have to perform at that position. The bar shows output, both planned and actual. So overall जो bars होते हैं आपके, it shows the overall your planned and actual, you can say, output over a period of time. The Gantt chart usually shows when tasks are supposed to be done and compares those projections with the actual progress on each task. So you have to make the comparison, just like x-axis and y-axis, you have to make the comparison with the actual progress requirement and with what you are supposed to do in that specific time period. It's a simple but important device that lets manager detail easily what has yet to be done to complete a job or project, and to assess whether an activity is ahead of behind our own schedule. So that means what you have to do is, you have to go for, like, it's a simple but very important device through which a manager get the detail easily what has yet to be done to complete a job or project, and assess whether an activity is ahead or behind our schedule. So this is what you can find out through Gantt chart, कि आपने कोई भी activity है जो आपने जो time schedule था आपने assess करना है. Again, it's the assessing technique कि आपने असेस करना है कि वो एक्टिविटी परफॉर्म हो चुकी है, ऑन टाइम हुई है, या स्टिल इट्स लेफ्ट ओवर, या बिफोर टाइम हुई है. सो एज पर द रिक्वायरमेंट, ahead of that time, it's behind that time, and if it is as per the schedule. So this one is again an example. It's about book production company who is going to what we can say, what they are going to publish the different books, and it's a publishing company, and time is expressed in month across the top of the chart. One thing is has been expressed, it's about time, and on another axis the major work activities are listed down the left side. So planning involves deciding what activities need to be done on the to get the book finished, the order in which those activities need to be completed, and the time that should be allocated to each activity. Where a box sits within a time frame reflects its planned sequence. So what they are used to, a box sits within a time frame reflects its planned sequence. This one is about a box through which we can find out whether it's about planned sequence or not. So shading represent actual progress. Also, the chart also serve as a control tool because the manager can see the deviation from the plan. In this example, both the design of the cover and review and all that. So what they can do is, what they can find out, आपकी कॉपी एडिट मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट इतना टाइम यूज हो रहा है, फर्स्ट में, सेकंड में, थर्ड में, फोर्थ में, इट्स अबाउट टाइम स्केड्यूल. डिजाइन सैंपल पेजेस यहाँ तक पहुंचे हैं, ड्रॉ आर्ट वर्क है, रिव्यू एंड ऑल दैट. सो दिस वन इज द, दीज आर द एक्टिविटीज, एंड दिस वन इज अबाउट ओवरऑल टाइम पीरियड आपका मंथ के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से. एंड व्हाट दे कैन फाइंड आउट ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट चार्ट, जनरली जैसे अगर एक क्लास में एक टीचर पढ़ा रहा है तो दूसरा टीचर उस टाइम नहीं पढ़ाएगा, डेफिनेटली दैट कैन बी थ्रू दैट स्पेसिफिक scheduling. So इसी तरह the first page review is about 2 weeks behind schedule, not that of the report date. Actual progress shown by blue color line, it's about 6 weeks out of the goal of completing in 2 months. Given this information, the manager might need to take some actions to either make up for the 2 lost weeks are to ensure that no further delay will occur. So this is how they come to know कि कहाँ पे हम lag कर रहे हैं, कहाँ पे हम on time हैं, और कहाँ पे हमने like blue color that represent कि आपका about, it's about 6 weeks, or and then you can come to know कि okay, what's the overall completion time और उसमें हम कितना lag कर रहे हैं. So at this time, manager can expect that the book will publish at least 2 weeks later than the plan if action is taken. So this is how they can find out कि आपका overall जो books हैं वो 2 weeks later जो है, because already you are 2 weeks delay for your work, so तो वो आपकी 2 week late आपकी publish होंगी. So this one is about the concept of Gantt chart, flow chart, and PERT analysis, and so on, that we will discuss in the next session. Right, class? So this one is about our second session of this week. Thank you.